We got Amy on the boat. Look at this blood bath ice pack. I hope this blood comes off though. I got all my medical supplies here. This is my wife Amy. My name is Patrick. Now this is a story of us going from Hamilton through the Trent. We get into accidents because people got injured.
Oh my God.
Follow along to see what happens.
Live and unscripted. Oh God, don't show it.
My guesstimation, 70% chance that you're going to keep your toe.
All right, Pat's giving me a piggyback ride back to the boat. I'm all bandaged up and hopefully I don't lose my toe.
Today starts off with some tea. Cats are eating down there. Rosie's somewhere there. Amy's just squeezing some lemon. And then I'll get started on breakfast. You want a breakfast sandwich?
Yes.
Okay. This is what, day 8?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it? Day 8?
We're gonna be hanging out in Bobcaygeon today. We're gonna go exploring and we need some water. And
We're gonna do laundry and get these dishes done and then yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
cool. Relaxing?
I just did a bunch of cleaning besides me from bed.
Yeah, what about Petey?
Just chill there at the window. Rosie's sleeping in her house.
You ready for breakfast?
I'm ready for breakfast.
Okay.
Goodness.
Well, I just cut up the pineapple, so this is gonna go in the fridge, get kind of cold. Left some pieces for breakfast. Now I just need eggs. We're doing a breakfast sandwich, so we need eggs, bacon, butter. Where's the butter? In the fridge? Okay. Cheese, buns, bacon. I think that's it. Hopefully. Oh, we got some ice too. So guess what we discovered?
We have a rat.
We have a rat in the boat. Some kitty was eating through the bag. Didn't get very much.
I bet you it was this kitty. Was it you, Peanut?
110,000%.
Were you eating our buns?
So we gotta put them on. We gotta put them in the cupboard.
Yeah.
We always do it at home, and I never thought on the boat, but
That's why his nickname is Rat.
the Rodinsky.
Me Ratola. Don't tell my secrets. Don't tell my secrets, Mama.
Anyways, back to the show, the cooking show, and we're done. Breakfast sandwich and some fruits and stuff. So let's get this over to Amy. If I can even do this with one hand, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be great.
Yes. Oh, amazing. Thank you.
There you go. Enjoy. I'm still working on my breakfast. Gonna have to do a flip soon. Not yet. Come on, egg. Cook. Is it good?
Delicious.
Just had to check the first bite. How was breakfast?
Delicious.
Good. So, we had some bad information yesterday. We came to Bobcaygeon for the halibut, and turns
no, not just for that.
I came here for that. And turns out they're closed till Wednesday.
So we'll go for lunch tomorrow.
Go for lunch tomorrow, and then we're heading out to Fenland Falls. But today we're gonna go exploring.
We need to go get our laundry done. We need to clean the bed sheets and all of our clothes and towels and yeah. And then the sun's supposed to come out this afternoon, so it'll be nice.
All right, so let's get started, okay?
Well, let's go.
Packing up, and we have a situation here.
I want to make their bed, but they're too cozy. I gotta fix the bed sheet here. They're too
The one
cozy in
foot
there.
is on the other cat. What's going on here?
All right, well, I'll make the bed when we get back then.
Okay.
Clearly, there's somewhere.
So I got a backpack full, and this full. It's about what? So this is day 8. So this is 8 days worth of clothing that we used, and now we're going to get it washed. We made it,
And it's not raining.
and it didn't rain. Now we just have to get the same luck on the way back. Just toss it all in. I think this is a washer. Pods go in with laundry. Must be dried in layers. Must be. High capacity washer. Here we go. Loonies only. Alright, so close the door and I guess just... Oh. Do you want it hot, cold? The other way. There we go. Imagine if that was a dryer. So the machine didn't really say like how long or anything like that, so we're just gonna assume. Amy said half hour. I'm thinking an hour.
I don't know. I just don't. I'll always my clothes.
You're not gonna, no one's gonna steal your clothes.
I don't know, babes.
All right, so let's go exploring. Let's go back down the little strip and see if we can find anything cool.
Okay.
So this is what I'm looking forward to, just for the halibut. And they're closed. Why? Wednesday to Saturday open. I want it today. So instead we're gonna have, what are we gonna have?
Chicken kebabs.
Shish kebabs. Chicken kebabs. So I think we have everything. I think it's marinating and marinated over a couple of days. So I look forward to that later. And then I was gonna give the cats treats yesterday, but fell asleep. So what? I don't think that place is open. Let me zoom in. I don't think so. You wanna go check it out though?
Yeah, there's hours on the door, so maybe we'll go tomorrow.
Okay, let's cross. Funny, because Amy's like, let's go spend money. And I'm like, no. And I'm actually the first one to spend money. But you know me, I'm really cheap. And I literally, everything in this bag was $22. I'll show you what it is later. It's actually, I think it's a really good deal, so I couldn't pass it up. I'll show you later when I'm cooking. Amy made her first purchase, and what is it?
It's a postcard to send to my parents. So do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Cool.
By a local artist.
A local artist.
So that boat kind of looks like ours right there.
Yeah, in reality, I think we're parked here.
Yeah.
How cute.
And the Bigley's and all that stuff is there.
Yeah, perfect.
$6 for our card. But
Supporting a local artist, babe.
yeah, so Amy was right. I thought it wasn't going to be dry yet. Turns out it was. So we came back here, and now we're going to put it in the dryer, and then we're going to continue shopping. He lost a sock.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I was trying to swim there.
He lost another sock.
Yours and one of mine.
That's it? How much stuff do we have?
Oh.
Another sock. That's 3 socks now.
Okay.
That's it?
I need a dryer sheet.
So Amy's writing her postcard to her parents. Are you done?
Almost.
Almost. And then I guess we're taking to the Canada Post, which is just down the street, so that's pretty cool. Don't have to walk too far. Did pretty good. Got a lot of shopping here. And altogether, what did you spend? I think I spent $22.60.
So I spent like, oh, I spent a bit more.
What would you buy? Oh, the $6 card.
Yeah. Vitamins and laundry bag.
Laundry bag. So everything that we got was actually really useful. Nothing really wasted. So I got clothing. I'll show you guys in a sec. It's actually pretty sick.
Laundry away. Oh.
And yeah, our new, how much you pay? $3?
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was just saying, I hope we get back to the boat, we put the laundry away, I get to make the bed, because hopefully the cats are not on it. And hopefully the sun comes out.
Yeah, it hasn't rained yet,
I
so.
see a little touch of blue here and there. So.
Literally a touch. All right, let's go back to the boat. Amy, it doesn't get any, so we made it just in time for someone to crash in that houseboat, actually, to crash in the side of our boat and do damage on that side. And then the guy floored it and was aiming for the side of the boat on that side. Luckily, he stopped it just in time, because that would be, it's like an arrowhead. So he could have just poked a hole in the boat, and that would have been done. So that's wild. So yeah, it's cracked over there. My heart's pumping. I almost fell into the water with my phone and everything. My hat fell off and went into the water. One of the neighbors was able to get my hat back, and my shoes soaked because my foot went into the water. And did you save me? Who saved me?
Yeah, I grabbed you.
Yeah. So that's, you know, everyone was complaining about houseboats. Now we have a first encounter, right? Hey, first experience with a houseboat. I don't like it either because our boat came out damaged.
I'm scared to leave the boat.
I'm actually pretty terrified too. So, yeah, I'm scared for this guy to leave. So we have to be here or try and make sure that we keep an eye on things. Oh, I'm still shaking. Not in anger or anything. I'm upset, but it's just because of how close we were. Yeah, I tried my hardest to push it, but he was going forward and didn't reverse.
I had no idea what he was doing. Going so fast. And you don't know what you're doing, just go slow.
Yeah, and then he almost crashed into that boat too. So, yeah, I would have showed you the damage, but I'm scared to drop the camera in the water because I'm already half soaked anyways. So, yeah, and I was about to announce a giveaway, so stay tuned. All right, so one of the guys told us to come back over here and check out this little area. Make sure there's no cracks or anything like that. I don't see anything right now, but I'm gonna give it a little bit, so if there's any water or anything, it's hard to, Is that something? I don't know. You'd never believe where we're at. The Blue Building. This is a medical walk-in clinic. While we were back at the boat, I was in the engine room looking at to see if there was any cracks or anything, and the door of the engine room slammed and got Amy's big toe and started bleeding profusely, just crazy. The place looks like someone got murdered. I'll show you later because we just left the boat, and I tried stopping the bleeding. I couldn't. Well, I did a little bit, but it's still bleeding through, so I thought I would call a clinic. It's a nice story, actually. I'll tell you later, but we're just trying to figure this out. They got us in. Yeah, it's kind of messed up, but that's the update. Hopefully they can see us.
All right, Pat's giving me a piggyback ride back to the boat. I'm all bandaged up, and hopefully I don't lose my toe.
We got Amy on the boat. Look at this bloodbath, let's put it. Ice pack, that's still pretty good. I hope this blood comes off though. And we use this little collapsible thing. Got all my medical supplies here. Got the fan because Amy was going to pass out when she saw her own foot. So you don't even know. You almost got blood all over your face because you took the medical pack because you were like, I'm so hot, and then you put it up to your head, and I luckily was able to wipe it off before blood went down your face. I could only imagine what would happen at that point. So yeah, this is what happened. Toe was a little bit too close to this door. It slammed, and it's bad. But medical professional thinks that her toe is going to fall off. Her toenail is going to fall off. I say there's a 70% chance that she's going to keep it. Just the way I just gave the person advice a little bit and thought it was a good idea, so we gave it a try. So I think it's going to be fine. But let me clean this up before it gets too stained, and we'll explain the story of how we got to the medical center.
Oh yeah, you gotta feed the cats too.
Cats are fine. All right, so this is all the things we needed to heal Amy. A lot of napkins, a lot of blood. So hopefully she didn't get too woozy. Whoops. Oh, I'm here again. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna carry this. Luckily the garbages are nice and close, so. Yeah, we threw out our socks because they were covered in blood. And one more piece that I dropped. All right. There's a little bit of blood there, but Amy's right now folding laundry. So let's tell you what happened.
I'm going to be fully underwear.
It's fine, who cares?
I do.
So, welcome back. So here's the story, what happened. There was a boat over there that now moved over there. There's our medical kits and stuff.
Actually, the fan is a funny story too. And what happened was, first boat came across.
Well, it was a rental. They do rentals here, so the people have like virtually no experience.
And at first I thought he knew what he was doing, and then lo and behold, absolutely no idea, because what happened was he floored it directly into our boat. And there was a little bit of damage like that I can find right now. But another person came over and said, don't take it too lightly, because it's like a car, you know. Yeah, you hit the bumper, but then you didn't realize the whole car is like shifted. So I'm going to have another look tomorrow. We were supposed to document it or call them. But what happened was I went in the engine room to check out to see, make sure we're not sinking or anything like that. Like one of the bolts snapped or whatever. And Amy went over to grab her phone, and then the door came down on her right here. So basically just nicked her. And the whole nail like busted up, and it basically, her sock, instant blood.
The door, yeah, exactly. The door hit, and then I looked down, and it was like, didn't even feel pain yet. It was just like, literally my sock was already soaked in blood. I was like,
at that point, I thought her toe was going to be.
What has happened?
The amount of blood, I thought the door came. So it nicked her. This is a heavy, heavy door. I thought it basically, and almost amputated to the bone type of thing. That was my worst fear when I saw how much blood there was. And then all of a sudden you got very hot.
Yeah, I felt like I was gonna pass out.
So I grabbed the fan quickly, I put it on full blast, and then yeah, I took off her sock, and then that's when we realized, like, the next thing you know, there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, it literally looked like a crime scene in here.
Yeah, like you guys saw a little bit of it. I grabbed my medical kit quick. I started trying to bandage it up as best I could. Actually, the medical professional said I did a pretty good job, huh?
Yeah, that was your second time, though.
Yeah, well, because I didn't, you know.
No, because when we were there, it bled through.
Yeah, it bled through. So in the waiting room, which is crazy, another story, or like it's same story, but anyways, I read. Okay, so back up a little bit. So I managed to control the bleeding a little bit. It still was bleeding profusely, but at least somewhat controlled. And what happened was I got her. We grabbed very little. We kind of left everything as is. I even left the fan on. And we went straight. First, I called a few places. No, we can't accept you. No, we can't accept you. Luckily, I called like a foot doctor, and they recommended this other place. So I took a look. I thought it was closer than it was, but it was actually like pretty far away. I piggybacked her as far as I could. Actually, you grabbed the phone and said, "Are we going in the right direction?" And that's when I realized how far it was. So we were going down Bob Cajun here, and I actually went into the middle of the road, and I flagged someone down, explained the situation, and they basically said, yes, we can drive you, because they don't have Ubers here, they don't have taxis, they don't have any of that stuff. So the guy took us there, and lo and behold, they only take 15 patients per day. 15.
And they're only open Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
And today just happens to be Tuesday.
Yeah, and they open from 4 till 7. We get there at 4. So we were basically already, people were upset because they were leaving, because they were being turned away. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
I know, I kind of felt guilty.
You started pretty much crying right away.
Well, because I didn't know what was going to happen now. But I felt guilty afterwards.
So I go into the medical center. I say, listen, you know, it's not like a cough. It's not she's bleeding. And I can't stop the bleeding. Anyways, she's like, nah, you know. And then all of a sudden she calls me over and she's like, okay, just sit in the back corner. And we sat there, and yeah, we were number 16. So thank you.
No, they took us in before even number 16.
Well, no, they already had the 15 people.
Yeah, sorry.
So we were technically number 16. And anyways, the foot doctor person came out with some gauze and stuff like that. So I was able to re-patch it because she was already bleeding through what I created in the first place. And yeah, anyways, the doctor, or it was just a nurse, but she wasn't too familiar with it. So
yeah, so she like called the hospital, I guess, to figure things out, because she thought maybe we'd have to go there. But anyways, everyone was honestly so great.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible situation, unfortunate, but
yeah. So we bandaged it up. She said she's going to lose the nail. I have a feeling she's not, just because I told the nurse, like, it's not that I've done a lot. I've hurt myself a lot. It turns out you need a tetanus shot every time you get cut, or not?
No, every 10 years.
Yeah, every 10 years, and a simple cut can wreck you. So I need to probably get a tetanus shot, because, yeah, I didn't know that. That's kind of new to me. But anyways, we bandaged it up. It looks pretty good. You want to show?
bleeding through again a bit.
It's bleeding through. It's not too bad. It needs to clot a little bit so then the bleeding stops. Yeah, so we left the clinic and I said, oh, so is there a taxi or something? Because it's kind of far for her to walk. And I can't carry her that far. Like that would have took a long time to get back. Let's put it that way. And the answer was no. I ended up flagging another person down randomly. And they offered to drive us back here. So that was unbelievable. I didn't get the guy's name, but he turns out he frequents Toronto a lot for medical things because it's hard to get some good quality medical stuff out here. And what I mean by that is like the time. So
yeah, it's just a small town. They don't have the resources that the major cities do.
So we came back here. Turns out the houseboat moved, and I'm like, oh great, the boat's destroyed by now. No, they moved over there, and luckily they didn't hit our boat again. The lockmaster came down because he thought, I guess, that you were injured because of this incident and we took you to the hospital, which is not the case. Actually, so we do have to still document it. They're closed now, but we're going to call them tomorrow because just like that person said, our neighbor, we better document it because just because of the, you know, it could shift something and it could mess things up, and that happened to their boat and it cost a fortune. So yeah, that's the story. What an event within like 10 minutes of each other. It's just crazy. So Amy's doing laundry because she's kind of immobile. It sucks because she wanted to swim. She wanted to paddleboard tomorrow. Our plans changed, so we're no longer going to be going to Fenland Falls like we wanted to. We're actually going to Lindsay because they do have a hospital there. So we might have it checked out again just to be sure. The nurse recommended like just to keep an eye on it just to make sure there's no infection. So as long as we're close to the hospital in the next few days, if something were to go bad, a fever, this, that, at least we're close to the hospital and we can go to the hospital. But honestly, I think you're fine.
Yeah, we just need to get saline.
Saline. So I use hydrogen peroxide, which I know is good for instant cuts and stuff like that because what it does is it kills all bacteria, including the good ones, to heal you. But putting it on now would actually be worse because, yes, it kills all the bad bacteria, but it kills all the good bacteria that heals you. So we got to get some saline. They said it's like salt and water, basically. They couldn't give us any more.
She said.
Yeah. They couldn't give us any because they're almost out, so they need to really hoard their resources, which I totally get. They did hook us up with some gauze and stuff. We got some wine to help with the pain. You're doing
Honestly, it's not even that painful to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
You're probably more disgusted than pain.
Friends of our, call them friends, but we just met them in Hastings.
Yeah, that boat there, actually.
Yeah, this brown Four Winds, and they're like, "Oh, Amy, is that you?" When they were walking in, and I had no idea who they were.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I waved, and then I realized who they were. They came over and they saw this. Anyways, they were so sweet.
Yeah, and she was like cleaning up the blood and everything, so it was so nice of them. So that was great.
The boating community is amazing. Honest to God.
Yeah.
Whoa. Got right.
I know. It's kind of odd. But your toe is still under wraps.
Yeah, but it's still attached, so that's good.
That's good for now. We're worried about infections. Other than that, not sure. We might go to Lindsay for the hospital, or we might go to Fenland Falls.
I don't need a hospital.
I know. But no shish kebabs today. What are they called? Shish kebabs?
Yeah, like chicken skewers, chicken kebabs, whatever.
Yeah, so we're going to do...
just like charcuterie, bruschetta.
Charcuterie, bruschetta.
Cheese, olives.
Yeah.
The cats are Training Places. Peony's in the house, which normally Rosie is.
There he is.
He's being blinded. And then Rosie Posey's in the pillows. Hey, Belicita.
Yeah, so it's been a lot. And we got treats for him, so today we're going to give it to him.
But yeah, no, we had a good day. We were chatting with some friends that we made, and yeah, making the most of my bummed toe.
So let's get some food. So, how do you call this?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. The first little course here.
Thanks, Dave.
No problem.
Looks incredible.
How's your foot? It's not bleeding through, so that's good.
It honestly just feels like a I don't know.
Cat's right here.
It's like a stick attached to me. Like, I don't know. It's a nuisance, if anything.
How's your food?
Oh, it looks incredible.
Good. Good. Whiskers.
Oh my goodness, they're already here and they're already cheering. Don't make a mess.
Okay, guys, out of the way.
No.
Yeah. Whiskers. Okay.
Like a lady in the tramp.
Okay, off. Go away.
Toe. What's
Yep.
my tootsie? What's my tootsie doos? What's my tootsie doos?
Peony. Peony.
Is that good stuff, Rosie Pose? Is that good stuff?
Time to say goodnight.
Pardon?
Time to say goodnight.
Right.
Good night. Hope your toe is better.
I hope so too. Sweet dreams, my tootsie.
Look at this cat.
Rosie's turn. It's Rosie's turn. Good night, Rosie Pose.
Good night.